Hello and welcome to the introductory guide for industrial disease lawyers into silica exposure and silicosis claims. This is an introductory guide for anybody who's new to silicosis claims or generally to industrial disease litigation, in particular with regards to respiratory disease. Today's session is going to be for an hour. And with regards to the slides that I'm going to be using to present to you all, they're going to be available to you. In terms of asking questions of myself, there is going to be an email contact that you can email me directly with should you have any questions which arise from today's talk. And at the end, there are 4 multiple choice questions that I've put together for you to complete just so that you can get your CPD accreditations as required. Just as an introduction about myself, my name's Gareth McAloon. I'm a barrister at 12 King's Bench Walk Chambers in Temple in London. One of my specialisms is industrial disease litigation, in particular with regards to respiratory diseases. I'm very experienced in dealing with asbestos claims and also silicosis claims. And in particular, silicosis claims at the moment has become something of a reborn phenomenon on my case list, with more and more claims sadly being seen just lately. So in terms of our talk today, just to go through the aims and outlines of the talk itself, we are going to look at silica and why it is dangerous, what silica dust actually is and what it does to the lungs. We're going to then go through the development of knowledge in relation to silica as a hazardous material, and the evolution of knowledge of employers throughout the 20th century in particular, and looking at the duty of care that they owe and how that is assessed. We're then going to look at breach of duty, how breach of duty comes to be assessed, what sort of evidence you would need to assess breach of duty, or alternatively, if you're defending a silicosis claim, what sort of evidence you're going to need to adduce in order to discharge a defence. We're then going to look at causation and in particular look at the medical effects of silica inhalation. And with that, we're going to look at some imaging of the lungs and show how silica dust can be, silica exposure, can be evidenced on that imagery. And we're going to then discuss the applicable tests for causation from a legal point of view and what it is that we need to discharge the burden of proof on causation generally. Finally, then, we're going to look at quantum issues that you often get in silicosis claims, and we're going to be looking at that both from an evidential perspective to show what evidence we need to go through, but also then look at some of the quirkier aspects of quantum which apply specifically to silicosis claims, such as, for example, lost years claims and life expectancy issues, and then also applications for provisional damages assessments.